Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Matt Benson, and this is the 16th installment of The Lion, the Lamb, and the Lawyer. Today we're going to talk about faith and doubt. One of the more annoying habits that evangelical Christians have is pretending they know things that they really just believe. One example of that is this: I know Jesus died for my sins. Now, in order to know that Jesus died for your sins, you have to make a few assumptions. First, you have to know that there is a God and that Jesus was his son. And unfortunately, that's not something that can be proven, at least not in this life. So you don't know that Jesus is the Son of God. You believe that there is a God and that Jesus was his son. You also cannot know that the function of the cross was to atone for your sins. Once again, that is something you believe. Now, I'm not saying this in an attempt to rattle your faith. I'm saying this to help you define it. Because if you read Hebrews 11, it defines faith as the evidence of things not seen. By that definition, faith is only present in those situations where insufficient evidence exists to prove something, but you believe it anyway. You don't need faith to prove that water is wet. You can know that by touching it. You use faith to extend your beliefs where empirical evidence won't take them. Most of us don't get a burning bush like Moses did. We have to rely on faith to form our beliefs about who God is and what he wants from us. This seems like a good time to talk about doubt. Doubt is one of those dirty little secrets inside of Christianity. We all experience it, but none of us really talk about it. The thing you have to know is that when you're running on faith, and you're always running on faith in one way or another, doubt is normal. Doubt is healthy. Doubt is you figuring out how far your faith is going to take you. So if you feel your faith start to falter every now and then, that's not something to be ashamed of. It's part of the process. Knowing that you're relying on faith should temper your tone when you're speaking to people who believe differently than you do. If you're talking about your faith to people, you're asking them to believe in a God who probably isn't going to reveal himself to them in a tangible way. You're asking them to extend their faith. So be conscious of that and show people love and compassion, not arrogance or condescension. Don't talk about what you know because you don't know much of anything. Talk about your faith with honesty and humility. Tell people about what you believe and why you choose to believe it. Tell the truth, if only because that's the easiest thing to remember. We believe what we believe about God even though the proof isn't there, because faith fills in the evidentiary gaps. Because of that, it's normal to occasionally struggle with doubt. We shouldn't be ashamed of doubt. We should be honest about experiencing it. Before I go, I want to remind you of the two big rules of Christianity. Love your God with all you are, and love your neighbor as yourself.